there was a time when, after I was in Alpha Company as the platoon leader, I was Charlie Company commander, and we were down to about 30 people at this point. And we were sent on a mission to retrieve what was called a mechanical ambush. This was, mechanical ambushes would be set out away from a nighttime perimeter with a tripwire that would fire claymore mines into wherever, which were pellets, ball bearings. Bravo Company had set one. They had been hustled out of that area before they could dismantle it. So they sent these guys from Bravo Company to us, and we sent a patrol down to retrieve this ambush. They were ambushed. Had a guy with 3 days left in country who was just blown in half by an RPG in that event. That was a real blow to the morale of our company, because he was a very popular guy and very willing. He could have gotten out of there. When they came back, our medic had been wounded with them, our one medic, so now we had no medics. So I reported this fact, so they sent us a new medic. So it was that same afternoon, in the passing of resupply and medevacing, in comes this new medic. And so he was trotted over to me, and I looked at him, and you know, medics weren't infantrymen, but they were armed. This guy had no weapon. And I said, "Where's your weapon?" And he said, "I don't carry one. I'm a conscientious objector."
Okay.
And this guy was for real. He was so innocent and so willing. And I thought, oh, this is wrong. That somebody, the system is doing it to this guy, because this guy could have been at Walter Reed or someplace. He would have been a great guy in a hospital. But no, they had to go stick him in an infantry unit, an undermanned infantry unit, in a combat situation. I just thought it was horrific. Well, the next day, our mission was, we were helicoptered over right near Ripcord. There was a hill with an easy line of sight of Ripcord, and the enemy was pouring fire into Ripcord from this hill. The day that the medic had shown up, on that day, Delta Company had assaulted that hill. They had left 2 dead bodies on the hill, and had been repulsed. We realized this is a tense thing here. So we left our normally heavy equipment in a secure spot at the foot of Ripcord, and took off with just canteens and ammunition. Worked our way around, got up on top of this hill. Delta Company's coming up this way, and we started across. There was a saddle in the hill, high point here with Ripcord, and a high point here, which was where we gained. And we started across, and just immediately, very, very heavy small arms fire. And we ended up in a bomb crater. And in that first burst, one of the guys was just cut down, dead. This medic just walked out. He just walked out there. Now, that kid should not have been there. Anyone else would have had a greater sense of self-preservation than this young man did. And he walked out to help the guy, and he got killed. Boom, he lasted 24 hours. It was wrong. And so there came a point when one of the other guys, we had another guy in the company who had been this close to being a priest, and decided he wasn't going to go all the way. Highly religious fella, still is. So as we're walking along the base of this hill, top of his voice, he's reciting the Lord's Prayer. I mean, it was dramatic.